on your Facebook posts. She's also, yeah, so
Hello and welcome to your advanced USANA webinar. My name is Jared Krebs. I'm coming at you live from San Antonio. And before we bring on our special guest today, I want to remind you of 10 things to expect when building your USANA business. Number one, there will be ups and downs, just like anything. Number two, success or failure is up to you. If you succeed, it's because of you. If you fail, it's because of you, not because the person who invited you to USANA. Number three, the goal is for you to become independent and be an independent leader for your team. Number four, make your plan on the weekends. Do it, review, and make adjustments. Plan, do, review, adjust. Number five, it's going to take time. It's going to take a year to become competent at the skills. It's going to take 3 years to become a significant earner, a part-time earner, 5 years to become a full-time earner, and 7 years to become world-class. It's going to take time. Number six, it takes consistency, consistent work and hustle. Consistency is the name of the game. Number seven, you're going to have to grow and get outside of your comfort zone and do Facebook Live. That's right, I said it, Facebook Live. Number eight, mental toughness is necessary, for sure. Number nine, the grass is not greener in other companies. I've seen people leave USANA. They've never made what they made with their USANA business. And number 10, this is a long-term game. USANA is 26 years strong with over $2.5 billion paid to its associates. Has provided me and my wife a full-time income for over a decade, as well as thousands of people around the world. And hundreds of thousands of people have made a part-time income with USANA. It's a stable company. It's a long-term business. And few have done it as well as Mr. John Denate out of Canada. He's a gold director. And John, thank you so much for being on our call today. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I've never heard it, so I'm real excited. And we want to actually hear what your life was like before USANA and what were the challenges maybe you were facing, who introduced you to USANA, how did it impact your health and your finances, and what's your life like today thanks to USANA. And we'll go with your story for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll open it up for questions.
okay, all right. All right. Well, thank you, Jared. Thank you. And hello, everyone watching on Facebook Live. No?
Yes.
Hello from Canada. It's already winter here, and it's very cold. Anyways, so first of all, yeah, I'm John Denate, and I'm originally from the Philippines. I moved here to Canada 2 years ago. I've been doing USANA now for 4 years. We started it in the Philippines. We started it part-time. I was a bank manager before in the Philippines, so I was introduced to USANA because through the products, because I was really very unhealthy before. I was morbidly obese. I used to weigh 240 pounds and I'm just 5'2". So imagine, I could not walk straight for like 10 meters without panting. Yeah, so that's really, I'm morbidly obese. My doctor will not cure me anymore. He said, well, let's just wait, John, he said, because I was morbidly obese. I had high blood pressure. I had high cholesterol. My sugar was through the roof. So yeah, I was really unhealthy. My wife said I was just waiting to die. I'm really very unhealthy. So my wife got me introduced to the products. She said she introduced me to Nutrimil. She said, because this is the only chance. She said that here's another chance that I could maybe lose some weight. So she got me into the Nutrimil and the essentials and the proflavanol C. So I took that. I actually did not know what that is. I was just saying, okay, give me that and I'll just take it. I had no idea what USANA was before. He's just, here, take this, drink this. And I was busy with my career and I was very happy with my career. I was so happy in fact that I did not know that it was already taking a toll on my health. Until, she made me realize that many times. And the final straw was that I got hospitalized. Like on my third year as a bank manager, I got hospitalized due to stress. And that made me think, really, that made me reconsider what really I want to do with my life, because I'm just young. I was just 28 years old at that time when we don't have a child yet. So if I'm going to leave this world before 30, what's going to happen to my wife? That made me realize, I should be doing something. And then I did. So when I did, the products really had an effect on me. I went to the program. I went to the reset program. I did not know it was the reset program before. My wife just take this at this time, take this vitamins at this time, and do this. So I didn't know I was already in the program. I was taking the reset program, and it had an effect on me 1, 2, 3 months after. No, I did not lose weight on the first month, but I felt fuller. I felt fuller much quicker. Like for example, I used to eat like 5 cups of rice every meal. The Philippines were a rice eating country, so 5 cups of rice every meal. And after taking USANA, going through the reset program, I began, feeling fuller quicker. I eat less. I ate less rice. No, and I began to notice that my stomach weighed lighter. I mean, I felt lighter now. So now, fast forward to 4 years now, I'm already 165 pounds. Now, from 240 to 165 pounds. So that was the journey. So during the time that I was on the research program, I felt the little effect. I noticed, me and my wife, we thought, why not share it with other people? Since it's working for us, it should be working to somebody else. Because we know a lot of people who are in the same situation with us, who have like the same health, who have some health concerns also. So we decided to share it with other people. So that started our USANA business. So we started it part time. My wife, when I was a manager in the bank, my wife also had her own retail business. She's selling fashion accessories like jewelry, sunglasses, fashion items. And we also realized during that time that we rarely have time for each other, and we just didn't notice it. No, I was working in the bank 5 days a week, and I was out of town most of the time, out of the city, and she was open Mondays, Monday to Saturday. So we rarely have time for each other. And we realized, this is not what we want to do for the next 30 years of our lives. It's taking a toll on my health. Personally, my realization why I wanted to use HANA is that I'm already in sales as a bank manager. I'm already selling products. I'm already selling myself. So, and the sad thing is that I'm not making money out of it. I'm just, receiving a salary. No matter how high or how big my quota is, and if I reach that, doesn't matter. I still earn the same income. So then I realized, why not consider this USANA business, share with other people, because I listen to the pay plan. We listen to the pay plan, and we realize it's not like any other network marketing company. It's not like any other direct selling company. It's not like, because in the Philippines, network marketing is really big, that a lot of network marketing companies are out there, and what they do is they just recruit people. It's all recruitment. They make you earn just by recruiting people, and we don't want that, because we don't want to have that impression of other people's impression on us, that we are just recruiting people just to make money. So we studied the USANA pay plan, and we realized it's really, number one, very fair. It's really fair, and number two, it's not recruitment people based, but it's product based. So that for us is really, really good. So when we started to do USANA, there were three things that I wanted to consider before I started USANA. Number one, what's in it for me if I want to do USANA? Because I'm a banker. I want to do. I want to make sure what's gonna be in there for me if I do that. So I studied the USANA. I studied the company. I studied the pay plan. I studied. Number two. Number two. Is there a demand for that? Is there a demand for that the product that I'll be selling? And then when I studied, I realized, yes, a lot of people are getting health conscious. Actually, there are a lot of people are getting into the organic stuff, like organic products, organic juices. I don't know, organic growth. When you go to the grocery store, there's a lot of organic food stuff in there. So people are getting healthier. So yes, there is really a demand for that. Because on the other side of that, because there's a lot of gyms already, like gym, spa, organic food stuff, there's also a lot of hospitals opening up. Well, especially in the Philippines, a lot of hospitals, a lot of cemeteries, a lot of clinics. So what does that say? A lot of people are also getting sick. So there will always be a demand of the people that we can help. right? We can help them improve their health, right? So demand. Number three, the supply. So what's if I'm going to sell them, what is the supply? What will I be selling? Then we took a look at the products and the company. I was so happy. We were impressed that it's in the book of the doctors. It has third party references. It's number one on third party reference. So we realized, yeah, all the things that we needed checked out on this company. So that's good. That got us started. Also, when we started, it was never easy. It was never easy. There was a lot of challenges. There was a lot of discouragements, even from my own family and our closest friends. Do you know that we we were never able to enroll any of our closest friends until now in our business. We were never able to enroll any, and there's a lot of people who discourage us. I mean, there's a lot of my friends. What are you doing, John? You're already a bank manager, already settled down. You know, you're already in there. Why would you do this business? This is just for people who can't find a job or don't have enough income. That's the common perception there. That's sad to say. So, we realize if I'm going to listen to them, what will happen to my life? Because the only way I did in order to adjust is I realized, why am I doing this? I went back to my why. Why I wanted this in the first place. No, I listened to my why. No, number one, my why is I want to have a family, and I want to be there for my future children. In case that I mean, if God gives us a child, I will be ready there. I'm not be in my work or my desk. Working. I want to be there, present in the lives of my wife and my children. That's the main purpose. And I want to build a business, other businesses. I have the dream of finally opening up my own coffee shop. I want to open up a hotel. That's big dreams for me. So USANA for me is just a vehicle to achieve those dreams, and a very fast vehicle. Imagine a Ferrari. Because I computed it. If I'm going to stay in the bank, I will not be able to earn enough money to start my own business. While here in USANA, one thing I forgot. My wife actually started this business. She started this on her own before she let me in. She started in this business. So what she did was she showed me that she was able to earn a week's income for my month's salary. That was it. It made me. She ranked advanced to bronze director all by herself. I was just driving. I was just a driver. She ranked advanced to gold to bronze director. She made me here. Here's your income for a month in the Philippines. I earned it in 1 week. So what are you gonna do with that? So that got me thinking. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if she does that every week, just the bronze director, $800. Wow, that's a big impact already. So yeah, so that started our first of business. So it was never easy, but these are the things that I'm gonna share with you guys. The lessons, the ABCs of what I did when I started the business. Letter A really is to adjust. I really adjusted it. A big change for me from being an employee to an entrepreneur. I had to adjust, but I had to change. I had to be willing to change. Because everything stops with me. The buck stops with me now. So I can't do anything if I don't change. And I had to change my attitude also. I had to change my attitude. I have to unlearn everything I learned from being an employee and learn everything I can to be an entrepreneur. No, what do you call this? I had to be a student again. I had to be teachable. We may be experts in our fields. Like, for example, I'm a bank manager. I'm an expert in my field of banking. You could ask me anything about that. But when it comes to network marketing, direct selling with Sun, I'm a student. So I had to learn. I had to relearn everything. Number two, I had to build up on my belief. Letter B, I mean, I had to build up on my belief. I have to build up on the belief of the industry, because that's the main thing. I actually had to change the mindset that I have to trick myself that no, I'm not into direct selling. I'm into franchising, because I felt that we realized that there's the same, like, there's a similarity on that. Like in franchising, you already have a system, you already have a product, but it's very, very, very expensive to start. Well, in USANA, you already have a system, you already have a product, and you only have to spend like 500 points worth of products to start. What kind of business makes you earn the same amount as those people earning having traditional business, and yet the startup capital is so small? So I had to build up my belief on that. Belief in the industry, belief in the company. Research the company very well. Do all you can to research about USANA, especially Dr. Wentz. His story is very, very admirable. And the products, I had to believe in my products and the compensation plan. I have to believe because the products work for me. And lastly, I have to believe in myself that I can do it. And we should believe in ourselves, that we all have a chance to do anything that we want. So we have to believe. If you believe that you can, then you can. Now, letter C is the commitment. If you said that you are going to do it, you have to be very committed to do it. You have to be very committed to do it. You have to be consistent also. You have to set regular times. Like I've been, can I mention we've been joining, I've joined Simon Chan's, insider membership, MLM Nation. And the training that I learned was that you have to be very consistent. You have to set times on when you want to do USANA. So you have to be very consistent. Do it every day. Do your daily method of operation. Talk to people, make new friends, follow up on those people, and do presentations every day. That's what we did. I had to be consistent and I had to be committed. And my desire, letter D is my desire to change, my desire to improve the life of my family, to improve our lives. I have this big desire that, someday we could have a family, we could buy a big house here in Canada, do everything we want, travel anytime, And letter E, be excited always. Be excited in the business. Actually, honestly, I'm so excited right now because of the things where our company is going, with all. We've been to the last convention, right, Jared? We went to the international, and we saw technology, innovations in the products that could help a lot more people. Also, I'm really excited of the outcome. And yes, be excited also when you talk to other people. Even if you're down, you have to learn to compartmentalize your feelings because your prospects, your customers can see you and can feel you. So if you're down and blue and you're going to talk to the customer, it's going to have an effect on that. So you have to be excited. And there's a saying that, the height of your excitement is more important than the depth of your knowledge. So that happened for me before. I when I was talking to a client, I did not know anything. I was just babbling around. But what got me, what the client felt was I'm really excited because I realized that my prospect does not know what I'm presenting to him anyway. So it's okay if we make mistakes as long as we are excited to do that. We're excited to share the product. And the letter F, you have to focus. You have to be focused. If you're doing USANA, you just do USANA in that particular time. You have to focus all your energy, all your efforts in that. And lastly, letter G, of course, is to have goals. You have to set goals for yourself. For example, if you are new in the company, you have to hit your PPPS, your platinum pay setter, your upgrade, your auto order. You have to get it all settled down, and you have to, if you want to do rank advancement, you have to focus on that. You have to have goals. What's your rank? What's your dream goal rank gonna be? And also, what's your weekly income gonna be? What income do you want every week? That's what in our team, in my team here, most of my team here in Canada are all part-timers. So they're doing this on a part-time. So what we advise to me and my wife is that we must work hard that we make your income from USANA is going to be equal to the amount you're working, you are earning in your work. Because most of the people here have 2 to 3 jobs, and even just one job, you could equal the amount you're earning in your one job. You could at least, quit that job and do USANA and do your other job, until you earn enough money to do this full time. So you have to have a weekly goal in that, and also we the biggest help that we had really was maximizing trainings. Maximize like this training call. You have to maximize this training call. You have to maximize everything you can to do trainings, and you have to talk to your uplines, so your mentors and your coaches. Because like I said, we are students in this business, so we have to learn from the masters of our business. So you have to constantly connect with your uplines, your mentors, your coaches, and you have to do personality development also every day, consistently. Like read books, read. Right now, I'm reading Secret of a Millionaire Mind by Harvey Eker. It's a very good, book for your mind. It's really, your thoughts really count. What's important. Everything starts in the mind. So if your thoughts, equals your actions equals your results. So if your thinking is right and correct, if you're thinking of a millionaire mind, you'll eventually become a millionaire if you put your thoughts and actions into it. Right. And lastly, I wanna, we wanna think of ourselves. One way to overcome discouragements is to think of ourselves only as advisors in the business. We are always here to help others. We are like, for us, our goal right now is to, our definition of success, me and my wife, is if we see our team members become successful as well. Because before, money, right? Well, yes, obviously money is, I mean, what I meant is that we are in the business because we want to earn money. But then as we grew in the business, we realized that money is just one thing. The main thing here really is to help a lot of people, to have an impact on the lives of the people that you're helping. So our goal right now is to help as much people that we can and to see them grow in this business. So that gives us the strength every day and the courage to talk to people that, if they don't want it, it's okay. I'm going to find other people to help. It doesn't affect me anymore with the discouragements. Yeah. So yeah, so that's my story. That's what we're doing. And now, I mean, the lifestyle, where we are now, where we are now. Well, we are now goal directors of our company, and it provided us, substantial income that, it enables us to go home every year in the Philippines. That's actually also one thing that got other people here curious, because we're always going home. We stay there because we have a team in the Philippines, so we stay there for 5 months, then another 5 months. So people are wondering, whoa, why? What are you doing? Why are you going home in the Philippines and we get to travel? And the most important thing right now is that I get to spend time with my wife. And I realize, yeah, I'm not stuck in the office. I'm stuck with her every day. So that's so far the best thing that happened to me, in my life.
This is great. This is a great story. Wow. I love the vision of what USANA is giving you back, your time to spend with your wife, and also just your excitement, your passion for life, your health. I mean, you've lost almost 80 pounds. It's like your energy, it's just like you got so much life from your business, and
Yes.
it's very, very inspiring. And I was taking notes on your ABCs here. So the first one is attitude, right?
Yeah, attitude.
So then belief, commitment. Looks like my dad wrote these down. Desire, excitement, focus, goals. And do you have another one? Is there one for L?
Oh, no, just the goals.
Oh, okay. It's through G. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm probably gonna do a Facebook Live on those things one day from this training. So anyway, thank you so much for that. It's such great training, and it's so true. It's like if you're thinking right, if your mind is thinking properly about the company and products and the opportunity, it's almost like it's all about getting the mind to really think.
Yeah, it's the mindset.
The mindset to really think about the company and everything, like how it really can be, and then all the prospecting, all that stuff just kind of flows out after the mindset is right, So really, really well said. So we have our first question, and to our people on Zoom, you get first dibs on questions. So our first question is from Randy Krebs. He asks, how has prospecting changed from prospecting in the Philippines as compared to Canada?
Here, our prospects here in Canada are more focused on their health.
Okay.
People here are more health conscious. In the Philippines, honestly, the cost of our vitamins there are a little bit expensive. So we introduce USANA there through the business. It's purely business. Then we get them started with the products. here in Canada, we noticed and we learned that you introduce the USANA products first to the prospects. You introduce them, you give them the benefit of what the products will offer. And then you talk to them. You know what? If you like the products, why not share it with other people you know? And while you're sharing it, why not make money out of it? Then that will get them thinking. That we make them realize that what we are doing in USANA, we are already doing it outside in our daily lives. Like we recommend something, like we recommend a popular coffee shop, a movie, and yet we don't earn anything. So yeah, that's what we do here. We recommend the products first.
That's a great notice, especially because the U.S. market, the Canadian market are very similar.
Yeah, very health conscious.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if we have any questions on Facebook Live. I have a question for you. What the moment that you considered quitting, but you pushed through?
Actually, when we arrived here in Canada, there was a time that we lost contact with our group in the Philippines. There was a downtime where where there's a lot of people quit the organization, and we were already doubting ourselves. Do we want to continue it here in Canada? Or we could the option of finding a 9 to 5 job was very tempting for us. It was really very tempting for us. That it's easy. I could apply for a job here. I have a high position in the bank. I could always find a job there. But when we realized, what what will happen to the effort that me and my wife put through on the past years, all the effort that she's been through and we've been through, all the experiences we had, and the people that's in USANA here in Canada that are waiting for us to train them, and yeah, so we realize we have to push through, we have to go on in spite of that, with those challenges.
I love it. I love that you made the decision to stick with your USANA business and not necessarily go into the job market. With your vision of what USANA could do for you. And at the end of the day, it's like I totally agree. It's like even now, 13 years in for me, it's like I'm talking to new people today. I have a whole hour of prospecting new people today, and I'm going to sign someone up new today. And all the excitement is in the new blood, and in the new distributors and the new clients. And it's like, yes, I still spend time on retention. Yes, I still talk and call the existing clients and associates and say hello, but I'm all focused on the new, and I think that's where the excitement is. I think that's where people make a mistake once they start to get the existing people. They start to just focus on the old, and they're not always, and it's like for me too, it's like focusing on the new the first part of the day so that I get to it, because it's easy not to do, That's a really good point. So thank you for bringing that up. I can't believe a half hour has already passed.
Oh,
this has been a great story. So John, what's your last piece of advice to people watching and people who may watch this recording even months or years from now?
Okay, well, the piece of advice that I give myself every day really is that this is my business. This is my USANA business, and I have to take charge of this business, and nobody's gonna do it for me except myself. But I have to understand that there will be challenges every day that will, discourage me, put me in tough positions. But always think about your why. I always think about why I am doing this every day. So that's what I do. I always think of my why every day, every moment I wake up. To be sure that will carry me through the day.
I love it. And what is your why? What is your why?
Well, I want to spend more time with my family. I want to be around for my future children. I want to be present in their lives, not just to give them presents, but to be present in them.
Ooh.
I want to be there, like, when the moment my wife gives birth to the first steps my child will be taking, I want to be there in every moment. So if I'm in a job, I will not be able to do that. I will not be able to witness the moments, precious moments. So I'm doing this business now in preparation for that. I'm doing
Okay.
this. We are doing this now in preparation.
Awesome. Well, this is such a great interview, John. Thank you so much for sharing your why. Thank you so much for all of your tips and for sharing your story. And we are going to end the call like we always do. We're going to unmute the lines and everyone say thank you, John, and have an awesome day.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Have an awesome
Thank
day.
you, John. Have an awesome day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
I'm going to call you right now.